missed me? You're gonna live. This is a weapons factory, right? It occurs to me we might be slightly outgunned by the Empire. You're gonna live.
You're here? I thought you'd abandoned me. Those incompetent soldiers you left me with are all dead. I suggested a shortcut past Imperial Barracks, and they had the gall to blame me. Me, when they went and got themselves killed, leaving me undefended.
You really think they died just to inconvenience you?
Well, they certainly didn't fight like they understood the stakes. I'm a wanted man. Your precious nebula shipment is down that way. I'll, wait here while you do whatever you're doing with it. This has been harrowing enough already. I mean, I've ordered plenty of deaths, but I've never had to watch.
Are there passcodes, or do I just break down the door?
Oh, right. The passcodes. It's, 8693211. Oh, and before you go, do you think you can bring me some water? I'm parched. Maybe a blaster, just in case.
I'd better get moving.
What about some music or vids? It looks really dull in there.
Here, let me... Off to Port Nowhere. I bet Rogan the Butcher's never swiped a haul that big. I think even my father would be impressed.
Is this the one?
Yes. No. She's an authorized repair tech sent by High Command.
Surrender. You are in violation of the laws of the Sith Empire.
Usually, I stick to breaking the laws of the planet I'm on.
Balmorra is a protectorate of the Sith Empire. The word of the Emperor is law.
This isn't my fault. I was being helpful. I was scouting for guards.
Well, it seems you found them.
Silence! Men, kill them!
Thank me later.
You keep doing that.
I have saved your life. In return, I demand you turn over Moff Tyrek. I have hunted this man for 5 years, ever since his command saw my entire clan executed as traitors. It was a lie. They served the Empire with honor. What did you seek to gain with their deaths?
Are you sure you've got the right guy?
Moff Tyrek. It was his command which authorized the execution.
It's not really ringing any bells. But my assistant handles most of that sort of paperwork.
But why did you do it? Why conspire against them?
If I get an execution order, I always sign it. Better the wrong men dead than a traitor left alive, right?
This cannot be him. Where's the real Moff Tyrek? This sadistic Imperial puppet master?
In my experience, the world's a messy place. People die, usually with no good reason.
No, this can't be. My clan deserves vengeance. They must have their names cleared, the blood of their enemies used to purify their dishonorable deaths.
Revenge is always unsatisfying. Even if you succeed, you're left with nothing.
Can we leave now? I have tickets to the Palowick Opera on Nar Shaddaa tonight.
No, I demand my blood rights.
Let him go. With no one to protect him, his own stupidity should kill him off.
That is not the Mandalorian way. To leave his punishment to others.
With Tyrak's intel, the Republic can hurt a lot more Imperials than you can kill yourself. So you're off to a good start.
If there was another responsible for the deaths of my clan, then it's him I should be hunting. But perhaps it is a start, perhaps. He knows something that will let me track the true architect of my clan's betrayal. I am not often at a loss for words, but I had not thought where to go once my search ended. Are you looking for an extra gun?
I can't offer you a clan, but you have a place with me as long as you want it.
And I cannot give you my loyalty. But while I am with you, I will serve you well. I will prove myself by returning this wretch to the Republic. If I refrain from killing him, you know you can trust me. I did not forget my promise of a payment for bringing me the Moff. What would you have of me?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to repay me if we're traveling together.
Your generosity is unexpected. I will wait for you at your ship.
Heal.
My goodness, Captain. It is a relief to see you hale and hearty after everything you've been through. Master Newman, the Captain has returned.
Are you sure you're not Balmorran, Captain? I can't name one person who's done more for the Resistance. The Imperials are going nuts about losing the Nebula shipment. I didn't know the Emperor let them use that kind of language.
Is that it, then?
As far as Senator Dodon is concerned, you're free to go. I just hope the Republic is willing to sell us some of it back. We need those Nebula prototypes.
Best of luck, but I'm out of here.
At least things here should be a bit easier. The Void Wolf had half a dozen top officials on Balmora executed. Thanks again, Captain. I look forward to doing business once Balmora is ours again.
Where can I find an Azothian milk bath? It's absolutely the only treatment my skin will tolerate. Hello?
Goodbye, Captain.
Captain, Senator Dodonna asked me to call you for a progress report. The Republic's hearing plenty about a missing Imperial munitions shipment, but nothing's turned up at Palace Air Station.
It should be arriving at Port Nowhere any moment now.
Oh, I love the smell of piles of credits. Well, if the Nebula prototypes somehow turn up here, you don't have to worry about them finding good and rich new homes. In the meantime, the Senator wants you to head to Hoth. Frozen ice chunk, off on the Outer Rim. I don't know the full situation, something about a pirate superweapon, but I'm sure Senator Dodonna will brief you when you arrive. Pack warmly.
Who is this?
Captain Isaac here. Die, you scum! Republic privateer. Doc! We're on the same side. Get that hangar sealed! Too many! Still trapped outside! Then cut them off. It's them or us! Sorry, Captain. We're under heavy fire. The Void Wolf. Without an immediate assist, we're gonna be red smears on the sidewalk.
I don't risk my life for strangers. But I find credits are a great way to make friends.
Get us out of here intact, and my whole fleet's yours, however long you need it. All right, the hangar's sealed. That should buy us a few hours. Get the injured to the back. Med packs are running low, so head and torso shots first. We're underground now, but the Void Wolf's got patrols all over Quesh. It's only a matter of time before they smoke us out.
Where's Quesh? You want my help? Give me a direction.
I'm transmitting coordinates now. Quesh is a swamp world, newly discovered. Produces a lot of adrenals and combat mods. I've been running them to Republic freedom fighters in the Outer Rim. Apparently, the Void Wolf didn't like me evening the odds. He's got some kind of turbo laser barrage. Took down 2 ships, 1 shot each. I haven't gotten a launch off since. The whole planet's under an Imperial invasion. Come soon. I don't think we can hold out long.
You think about it at all? That craziness back on Tatooine? What makes a person desperate enough to start seeing his fellow men as meat?
People go crazy. End of story.
I guess. But what a story, huh? You think anyone will believe it? Anyway, I heard from Jettison. He's recovering. He went back to Ord. He's looking for a job handling HoloNet security for the governor. Glad to know he's okay, you know? One thing to point at and say, we did some good here.
Are you forgetting the hundreds of other people we've saved?
Sure. There's always something more going on. Money or politics or something. When I was growing up, you know, good was good and bad was bad. Now, it's all these shades of gray, and even those aren't always true.
Speculation. Before my involuntary deactivation, I assumed deleting Republic troublemakers would be trivial. Having now witnessed you in action on multiple occasions, I am left to wonder how much I miscalculated that challenge.
Why are you speculating on something that will never happen?
Caution. Never say never, Master. My self-preservation programming anticipates all eventualities, no matter how remote. Rumination. The Maker's path is circuitous indeed. Was I always pre-programmed to serve the Republic? Or does my reduced efficiency indicate I have strayed from the Maker's parameters? These questions dominate my processors.
Does it really matter why you serve me?
Tutorial. Everything matters, Master. I do not delete troublemakers independently. The Maker marked them for me. Query. Does it worry you that your Maker failed to provide comprehensive objectives? Are you comfortable acting randomly?
There's always a method to my madness, pal. Even when there isn't.
Commentary. Your ability to speak without saying anything is truly remarkable, Master. Continued use of my combat processes will eventually reveal the source of my inefficiency. Shall we? Lament. Master, my combat efficiency rating is down 4.27 points from my previous self-diagnostic. In organic terms, I am losing my edge. If this decline continues, I will be unable to function in less than 2 standard months.
I need your help defeating the Empire, HK. I'll keep you functioning one way or another.
Appreciation. I am glad you value my contributions. Rest assured, your investment in my well-being will pay great dividends. Hypothesis. I believe the reason for my inefficiency is due to unfulfilled subroutines still running in my processors. My Imperial programmer's commands were quite thorough. Failure to delete high-ranking organic troublemakers in Republic space is having a detrimental effect on me.
If deleting a major troublemaker will save you, we could always take out a Supreme Chancellor or two. They're pretty useless.
Refusal. Unfortunately, Master, your current Supreme Chancellor does not fit my target profile. Incompetence is not the same thing as active troublemaking. Strategizing. I cannot perform commands in direct violation of my Master's loyalties. I must find another way to correct this system's failure. In the meantime, any activity using my combat processors will slow further degradation. I recommend immediate and vigorous deletions, Master. Announcement. Good news, Master. I have discovered an exploitable flaw in my Imperial programming. My efficiency-reducing subroutine only specifies I delete high-ranking troublemakers in Republic space. The exact political affiliation is undefined. By deleting troublemakers who fit my target profile, I can restore my functions to full efficiency and benefit the Republic. Win-win.
Who do we have to delete to save your chassis from the scrap pile?
Revelation. After thorough research, I have identified 3 potential candidates. I predict you will not object to my deleting at least one of them. First briefing. Lord Cineris is the Empire's top assassin, personally deleting 49 Republic officials. His current assignment is the Senator from Ord Mantell. I will follow the Senator closely. When Lord Cineris makes his move, I will be there to delete him.
An enemy assassin operating in Republic space? Should be taken alive and put on trial, or at least interrogated.
Counter-argument. Consider the bigger picture, Master. Only a deletion will preserve my continued functioning. Imprisonment does not suffice. Second briefing. Hinto Salisbury is a major Republic defense contractor. He is also a traitor who sells military secrets to the Empire. Salisbury spent his ill-gotten credits constructing an allegedly impregnable space station. I will expose its one security flaw by deleting him.
I count at least 4 good reasons to delete this man, starting with his stupid name.
Speculation. Had I known your permission could be obtained so easily, I might have padded my target list with Corellians. Third briefing. Ambassador Dak Heron is an Imperial diplomat recruiting unaligned Outer Rim systems to join the Empire. He is surprisingly successful at it. Slow-thinking organics adore Ambassador Heron for his charm, generosity, and open-mindedness. The Republic will only benefit from his deletion.
We don't need any more systems falling to the Empire.
Confirmation. According to my projections, Ambassador Heron will increase Imperial-friendly territory over 24%. His removal would cripple the Empire's diplomatic efforts. Summation. Deleting any of the targets I described would fulfill my programming and terminate my efficiency-reducing subroutines. As my master, you should direct my efforts. Who shall I delete? The Sith assassin, the Republic traitor, or the Imperial diplomat?
When Lord Cineris shows himself, do whatever's necessary to protect the Senator.
Gratitude. I was hoping for an excuse to unlock my extreme prejudice protocols, Master. Farewell. To fulfill my programming, I must complete this mission alone. I will return once the troublemaker has been dealt with.
I see you're back in one piece. How are your systems doing?
Report. I have finally terminated my efficiency-reducing subroutine, and the galaxy contains one less troublemaker. Qualification. I only wish my deletion techniques had not been so subpar. I measured an abysmal 52.09% efficiency.
Maybe you'll feel better after crossing the other 2 troublemakers off your list.
Resignation. Unfortunately, both men have relocated while I was otherwise engaged. If the Maker wills me a second shot, I promise to take it. Assertion. When I finish recompiling my combat processor algorithms, my deletion techniques will elevate substantially. Suggestion. Inflicting a few well-deserved deletions should greatly speed along that process, Master.
Guns don't get hurt if you sell them. Something's on your mind. What is it?
Jovicho, ajo pania Maria yoda. Rokana kara reyam checheim vadukamya karechi. Akayam, opakaya kimata, samajika vasvaro da baharo chikichichea, kokasa otomnati.
They probably kicked you out because they didn't want to be reminded of how pathetic they are compared to you.
Karabavian, ana ugar, sankalanini, amamaroto dusmamenche. Amia, kasana, mamdi darete tutuchije, sodi antampanimbo putovam, kanana babaji chokota. Timana kasamuya turdasa, unde quito llamana sodo onkastara, bartuchimi memimita rastita, tiano yavi, buenaka, patolo yakonia.
You never quit, do you? I guess that's why we get along so well.
Pekajamina, padoba ge banya kadoto. Eka viatinia atarita la bobeka jime, jimine karana kite jutoda mi me mata no pakora, anuni sela. Ano jovicho ajo pania Maria yoda, rokana kara reyam checheim vadukamya karechi.
I don't know about the Republic, but the Empire's never gonna take me down. We'll spend our lives making those imps miserable.
Asansi ke kasa ataripitu job. Wichovi, ki saka paksi kaya ka sambaleza ate pachi wicho pesyo saka to tayar karosum.
You have something to tell me?
Akakasina, eke no ba pakala, chukone madada karavina jaroroche. Pamarimita, which yogyo o sharina munjuta marisate samata chochi satase. Ajuda sa bose satarita seja reda baperik elemo mulakatam mateeka.
Since I haven't woken up with the vibroblade stuck in me, I'm guessing you haven't accepted their offers.
Chagarela lungo pamukor Norway. Apaxio, tranos vaditasi. Inda nakyo che sharakipi karine mamadada panitemini pagedatachi. Ano jovicho ajo pania Maria yoda. Rokana kara reyam checheim vadukamya karechi.
I'm glad you kept this quiet. Don't mention it to anyone else. There's no telling if these enemies have contacted other parties.
Nubtamani daraka. Rada ando vorite, kandra, agadundagati icha kotichiche. Kini chato lordo jivima mamumotat nubroda. Piboka chi noka kishichachik. Trana parabora, nabalale. Na, I time, sudi amamenti mamani, abaka. Viketa karka vo de papatasi. Somwichori tatasida.
I know I should be angry you did this behind my back, but honestly, I'm too amused by the whole thing. Keep up the good work.
Adesambam, sampati mota pagame todo loco satechi. Nubagami, nagara mare mitroni, asangita, pakise jaga como mesi. Ah, sí, ay, no makoy.
I will not be with you long. Do not begin to think I am yours. This is a convenient arrangement, that is all.
Just humor me. It's 2 syllables. Hell-O. I know you can do it if you put your mind to it.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Is this starting to sound familiar?
I did not come to make small talk. I need somewhere to bunk while I track down my clan's enemies. I will travel with you as long as our interests coincide. Your crew has welcomed me. I did not expect that.
What's the usual protocol for Mandalorians turning against the Empire and joining a shiftless spacer's crew?
I would call no part of that usual. It was not a coincidence I came to you on Balmora. Your name is famous among bounty hunters for the price both Skavik and Rogan put on you. I wanted to see who was worth so many credits.
What can I say? My fans are generous.
Greedy men are willing to throw away fortunes on you. But I value more than credits. I would not give this up for a bounty.
Sometimes I can't believe you actually got back my crown. Do you know how many spacers died looking for it? Don't take this the wrong way, but when we first met, I thought you'd end up like all the others.
I'll always beat the odds. You can count on that.
Why do you think I stayed with you? I'm hoping some of that luck rubs off. What I'm really saying is, thanks. I wouldn't be where I am without you.
You don't have to thank me, Risha. We're not business partners anymore.
That's all the more reason to say something. Anyway, didn't mean to slow us down. I'm sure we have plenty to do. I think I figured out why we get along so well, Captain. We're both restless people. It's how we survive. Trouble loves us, and we just keep on moving. Eventually, Trouble gets tired of following and gives up.
I've attracted some awfully persistent trouble.
Some people are lucky that way. There wasn't nearly enough trouble growing up on Dantooine. After being a crime lord's daughter, sitting around got dull real quick. I had a big library of holo recordings from my father, but I could only watch them so many times.
Never figured Nog for the sentimental type. He left you a bunch of holos dispensing his life's wisdom?
If by wisdom you mean teaching me how to become a criminal, then yes. He was a good teacher, very detail-oriented. By the time I was 14, I'd had enough. I buried Father's carbonite chamber someplace safe and hit the hyperlanes with a new identity. Those were good times. I met Juran and Adila, got mixed up with Beryl Thorne, lived a life of crime.
Every time I see some idiot scrubbing tables at a cantina, I think of how lucky I am.
Normal jobs are for people who aren't smart enough to earn a real living. I'm starting to enjoy these chats, but I'm feeling restless. Let's go find some trouble.
You'll live.
Thank you. This is a nice thing. This is a nice thing. Thank you. Thank you. This is a nice thing. Thank you. You've done well. This is a nice thing. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to Quesh. Not much trade opportunity at the moment. You here for the war?
Wasta mi cha kulkadu maji tahus hagwa upa. Chisa kava jotopa bubanda bakawanki.
If you know anything else about this area, now's the time.
Da biska. Kukapame. Wata botenya nucha nubota. Nira de saslimo. Crispa doe kanki. Kunke gupa.
The Empire found out about our mining operations here and filled the planet with troops and battle droids.
I imagine that waging war on a planet with toxic air doesn't work out well.
The air's not as bad as the terrain. Quesh is all swamp. Hard on machinery, harder on soldiers. Well, you're cleared to travel the planet's surface. Just say the word.
I'm ready to have a look at this poison planet.
Speak to General Corvan when you land. He'll brief you on the current situation. Good luck.
On your feet.
killeth.
She's here. The captain made it. Ready the ships, men. We may have a chance after all. Get us out of here, and everything you see is yours for the taking.
You've had more time to work on this than I have. What's our best strategy?
Well, look who the rat ghoul dragged in.
Do you two know each other?
Without the captain's help, I'd be in a terrorist prison cell right now.
Well, I'm glad to be privy to the grand reunion, but we got more urgent concerns. The Void Wolf's been using a powerful planetary sensor station to tag any ships leaving Quesh's surface. Then his fleet homes in, and boom. The only way off is to destroy the station's sensor processors.
I find I'm much better at destroying things than preserving them.
I'll give you the details, but this is definitely the place for shoot first, ask questions later. Just come back quickly when it's done. I don't want to be here when the Void Wolf retaliates.
station is working as planned, Grand Admiral. Not a single ship has gotten past us since the sensors went fully operational.
Not a single ship, huh? So it's just the things right under your nose that you're blind to?
Sir, I assure you everything is under control. I have my best men guarding...
Had? What are you doing here? I thought you were on the leash of that shrew senator.
You've been following my career?
There's hardly anything worth following. A minor underworld celebrity now running errands at the Republic's beck and call. I am the Void Wolf. I earned that name. And don't imagine that discovering the stolen fortune of some wheezing old gangster with his own daughter's aid prepares you to take me on.
Wrong number.
No!
I've sent my first ship out undetected. Looks like you really took their system down.
I learned on Terrace. Always assume she can do anything she promises.
I guess I owe you then, Captain. What can we do for you, once we've delivered these medicines to Skostel, that is?
Report to Darmus Polaran in Port Nowhere. They'll give you my first assignment.
But what about the refugees?
We're doing important work here. Without the medicine we bring, thousands of Republic freedom fighters could... never mind. I can see it's futile to appeal to your better... I've sent my...
Alert.
You keep supporting the Republic, and you don't owe me anything.
Since when are you a patriot? Alert.
Let's have the payment first. Then you go where you like.
You don't like to be tied down, do you, Captain? Not even by favors owed.
Then I'll make the transfer right now, and count my...
Alert.
Report to Darmus Polaran in Port Nowhere. They'll give you my first assignment.
But what about the refugees?
We're doing important work here. Without the medicine we bring, thousands of Republic freedom fighters could... never mind. I can see it's futile to appeal to your better nature. I won't go back on my word. My fleet will serve you long enough to pay off this debt. Then pray it's not too late to still affect this war. Good day, Captain.
I don't mind working for you, Captain, but I'll jump ship the minute you ask me to go against what I believe in.
You ever think about getting away from all this, Captain? The war, the huts, all of it? Ord's at peace now. It'd be a simpler life.
Aren't you the one who said we can't turn our backs on the war?
Nah, that was some other kid you picked up on Ord Mantell. After everything we've done, guess I'm just feeling like hiding my head in the sand. BD always had something to say about that. Gets you shot in the end. Better to face it head on.
Why's that? How did you end up with Druga? Any Trandoshan who comes after your people gets the business end of my blaster. Definitely. No question about it.
You are not what I expected, Captain. I've seen you in battle. I know you can fight. But I've been killing Jedi and Republic troopers since my childhood, and you are nothing like them.
What, do Mandalorian kids not know tag?
Even the youngest Mandalorian child would rather prove her mettle in a real fight than play games for points. My father would not have thought you an honorable opponent. But I have seen your victories. I believe you are a worthy foe.
Don't make me show you how worthy I am.
It was Mena's praise. A warrior can only challenge herself against enemies of honor and courage. There is no honor in attacking those beneath you. A worthy foe is a gift. In defeating them, we hone ourselves to the best we can be and bring honor to the name Mandalorian. Or so I was taught.
I envy you, Captain. You'll always be free to do as you please. That all changes for me, once I'm a queen.
I thought the whole point of ruling a planet was to do whatever you feel like.
My ancestors tried that. Didn't work out. I've studied records about the Drayan dynasty. They started from humble beginnings, distinguished themselves as war heroes, officially anyway. In reality, they backstabbed their way to power just like every other ruler. Some were better at it than others.
If they'd been able to hold on to power, you'd already be queen.
It only takes one bad ruler to topple a dynasty, and my great-grandfather was good at burning bridges. Father had his failings, but he inspired loyalty. Whenever he defeated a rival gangster, he always freed the enemy slaves. He gave them a choice. Join him or take their chances elsewhere. No recriminations for anyone who left. The rest became family.
Interesting way to recruit new talent. How many slaves actually signed on?
Those people had a lot of anger issues. Most were excited to have a job that let them express it. There was this one little Twi'lek girl who joined us. Best thief I ever met. Got into all sorts of trouble together. We were like sisters, but when Father's organization collapsed, we got separated. I never found out what happened to her.
Never too late to find her. If she's as good a thief as you say, she might come in handy.
That was a long time ago. Sometimes it's better to leave the past alone. You're really bringing out my chatty side today. That usually means I need to get some exercise. Let's find something more exciting to do than stand around. I'm reviewing the holovids of Debrillion. Beautiful planet. Amazing oceans and forests. One of these days I'll have to see it in person.
Why wait? Give me the coordinates. I'll have us there by dinner time.
Throttle down, Captain. Don't you think I'd have visited by now if I could? Father warned me to stay away from that planet before he went into hibernation. The spaceport has genetic scanners keyed to the Drayan bloodline. The King's doing everything in his power to keep me away. I'm not taking over without inside help. Until then, I have the holovids.
Hello, Captain.
Thanks for making your way all the way out there. Your work on Balmora was superb. The Military Expenditure Committee has even stopped harassing me about my crazy privateer idea. And let me apologize up front. Hoth is hardly one of the galaxy's top vacation spots.
It's been kind of fun being on the side of truth and justice.
Or at least the Republic. Here are the facts. Until a few years ago, Hoth was a frozen wasteland with zero habitation except the occasional pirate ship. Which would still be the case if we hadn't lost our most advanced secret fleet in the ambush above it. With the number of ships that went down, we and the Imperials are both stuck here, battling it out to claim this rotten ice slick.
I guess someone in the Republic can't keep a secret.
We never found the leak. But that's not the most embarrassing part. Right now, neither the Republic nor the Empire claims Hoth's airspace. We were driven out by some witless pirates called the White Maw. Somehow these outlaws have acquired such a supremely advanced cloaking technology that they can outmaneuver both the Republic and the Empire.
Who are these guys? Why haven't I heard of them?
The SIS says they're known in the Outer Rim, mostly for the brutality. They like to pull blowouts, open a freighter to hard vacuum to jettison the contents. And crew. This cloaking device, whatever it is, makes their ships basically invisible to instruments. We can't see them coming. We can't stop them, and neither can the Empire. We need this device, and we need you to get it for us.
You're not gonna sweeten the pot?
All we want is the tech. Anything else you find, make your own plans how to dispose of it. When you get planetside, speak to Major Paynon. He'll be your point of contact and tell you anything else you need to know.
Welcome back, Master. Your vessel is in flawless condition naturally.
On your feet. I'm looking for Major Pannon.
What are you saying? I wasn't... I mean... You startled me. I am Master Langus Duno, Jedi advisor to the Republic forces. I assume you're from off-world, seeking the poor late Major Pannon.
The late Major Pannon?
Yep, blown to jelly. I hope you weren't close. Poor Major Pannon died in an Imperial strike on the base a few days ago. Killed instantly. Ah, here are his notes. Senator Dodonna's privateer, right? Infiltrating the White Maw. It won't be easy to earn their trust.
They wouldn't be sending me if the White Maw had out the welcome mat.
True. These are some organized and nasty sons of Hutts. I mean, my child. The Force is dark around these pirates. They have great anger. Serious anger. Do you understand? You have to get at them from the inside. That means showing no loyalty to the Republic. And having something they want.
There'll be a way. I just need to make it to the table.
Last week, White Maw pirates tried to grab a cache of ship-to-ship sensors. If you can steal those, with the Republic's full permission, of course, they'd make a perfect goodwill offering.
Steal? Permission? You want to take a breath and explain?
So you fly into the base on a Republic shuttle, talk with the Major, and then come offering gifts? No. We've got to stage this, make it look like a real heist. The droids guarding the cache will have to defend it to be convincing, but I'll inform the lieutenant in charge.
I bet you were that kid at the Jedi Academy who short-sheeted the Master's bed.
20 hours of meditation on a cold rock every blasted time. I've got the coordinates here. The cache is inside a cave not too far away.
Weapons on the floor! Hands where I can see them! Back up to the wall, slowly!
You got a name?
Lieutenant Colas, Republic Armed Forces. Now tell me who you are.
Do you really wish to challenge us?
Wait a minute. Are you the one Major Pannon was expecting? From the Lady Senator? Then, nope. I still can't guess why you'd be doing this.
The sensors are for an important trade.
Then you should have requisitioned them. You just destroyed some of our last functioning droids.
So, Jedi lied too. What a surprise.
Jedi? You mean Padawan Guyana? She was with Major Pannon during the attack. Died in the same blast.
We need to have a word with this false Jedi.
Look, take these sensors. I just need you to fill out an incident report and... never mind. We'll talk later.
On your feet.
You lied to me.
Yes, and I would love to discuss that, but I was just on my way out. See, there's a disturbance in the Force. Oh, no.
Your first lie was more convincing.
It's not what you think. I am a Jedi. Or was. You know, a Padawan. But I can see the Force. I just can't use it. They threw me out when I got caught with a cheat sheet for the Jedi Code. I didn't have any skills, anywhere to go.
Get to the blasted point.
I ended up working for the White Maw. They dragged me here. They gave me to Shai Tenna, a Weequay, one of their rising stars. He sent me for the sensors.
This is starting to look really not good for you.
I don't want to serve them, really. I've tried to escape, but no one cares that I used to be a Jedi. The White Maw would as soon kill me as keep feeding me. If I don't bring those sensors, I'm Wampa bait. Please, let me live. I know things about the White Maw. I can help you.
What have you got? If it's good enough, you might live.
Use those sensors to get in. That part wasn't a lie. I can set up a meet. I'll go tell Shai Tenna you're coming, and send you the coordinates. You won't regret this.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
last night. Missed out on some goodies. Seriously, stop. Hey, I figure after all the troops they've been munching on, it'll be nice to finally return the favor.
Pili maklunki, ni at ambompa boshuda.
You underestimate her intelligence, my love. No mere woman could presume to try matching the achievements of the great Shaitena.
Kavaji oto takogo hota, no pisto bampaula.
I heard the White Maw might have room for someone like me.
Is hapoda nopa, chunki faguta ji, oto vokise. Yeho lokota chobad I kaptso indalae.
Why do I feel like it won't be this easy?
Mi bonua twipe dite bok baktra wanawanga. Jiliska chananga.
My love and lord has a rival, a Deveronian named Kandhar.
Jitanka iliska chananga, bumpa kumbokni.
Kandhar has taken favor away from my love and lord. So to gain his help, you must eliminate the threat from Kandhar first.
I wouldn't want to see anyone stop your meteoric rise.
So bala wa unikupa, tomti tak makichisa. Ronla kavakio topa bubanda baka, murishaneta.
That drooling idiot knows nothing about Kandhar or what he's asking you to take on. Kandhar got those droids through his alliance with the Empire. He's planning to put his whole gang to work for them in return for help ousting the Gendai.
I'm not afraid of some Imperial sellout.
I'm not trying to scare you. This is an opportunity. The pirates here like being independent. If you expose this deal, Kandhar's own men will tear him apart. There's a secret tunnel in the mines nearby. It leads to the spot where Kandhar meets his Imperial supplier. Hide inside long enough, you should be able to catch him in the act. Kill him, or expose him as you like.